Good morning everyone. This is Rajni Bala. Your mathematics teacher is going to start with today's topic, that is chapter number 3, pair of linear equation in two variables. This chapter earlier also we people have done in our video sessions also and in our Zoom sessions also. Today we will revise this chapter. Let us start. These two I have written, these are the standard equations of pair of linear equation in two variables. In these both equations are linear as degree of the variables, say x and y, is 1 and both have two variables x and y. So these are pair of linear equations in two variables. Matter is to simplify pair of linear equation in two variables in this chapter number 3. Before solving these, solving means to get the values of x and y. Before solving, we must know how many solutions of this particular pair of linear equations in two variables exist. To find out how many solutions of the particular question given exists, method is to find the ratio of the coefficients of the variables. So let us discuss. First thing, we have to check the ratio of coefficients of x in both equations. Then we have to check the ratio of coefficients of y from both equations. Moreover, we have to check the coefficients, constants even, from both equations. First thing, what you have to check? You have to compare the ratios of coefficients of x and y. First, suppose the both ratios are not equal. You no need to check the ratio of the constant along with the ratio of the coefficients of x and y. If ratio of the coefficients of x is not equal to ratio of the coefficients of y, it means this system of equation has unique solution. Unique means one solution. If you will draw the graph of such type of equations, you will get intersecting lines. So these lines represent intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means two lines, if we will draw graph, they will intersect at one point and that particular point is the solution of pair of linear equation in two variables. Second thing, suppose ratio of coefficients of x is equal to ratio of coefficients of y. Then you need to check the ratio of the constants also. Suppose the ratio of constants also been equal to the ratio of the coefficients of x as well as y. Such type of lines have infinite many solutions. Infinite many solutions. If we will draw a graph of such type of equations, we will get coincident lines, means one line will overlap the other one. Graph of such lines is coincident. We will get coincident lines. Third condition, suppose ratio of coefficients of x is equal to ratio of coefficients of y not equal to ratio of constants. In such condition, we will get no solution. If we will draw a graph of such type of equations, we will get parallel lines. We know parallel lines do not intersect, so we will not get any solution. We will not get any value of x and y. Let us understand this with some examples. So let us take our first example, that is 3x plus 2y equals to 5 and the another one is 2x minus 3y equals to 7. Let us convert it into standard form by taking 5 on left hand side. It becomes 3x plus 2y minus 5 equals to 0. The second one becomes 2x minus 3y minus 7 equals to 0. To get how many solutions exist of the given particular question, we need to compare both equations with standard form. By comparing the first equation and the second equation with standard forms, I get a1 is equal to 3, b1 is equal to 2, C1 is equal to minus 5. A2 is equal to 2. B2 is equal to minus 3. C2 is equal to minus 7. Now let us compare the ratios. First one, I will compare the coefficient ratio of coefficients of x and ratio of coefficients of y. A1 over A2 will be equal to 3 over 2. Whereas B1 over B2 will be equal to 2 over minus 3. You may see from here A1 over A2 is not equal to B1 over B2. So such type of lines are called intersecting lines and they have a unique solution. Moreover, one more thing I want to tell here, whether the lines have unique solution or infinite many solutions, such type of lines also have consistent lines. Such type of lines are also called consistent lines. If pair of equations has no solution, that is called inconsistent. So let us take another example. So by taking second example, that is 2x minus 3y equals to 8, 4x minus 6y equals to 9. We will convert these into standard form by taking 8 and 9 on left hand side. It becomes 2x minus 3y minus 8 equals to 0 and 4x minus 6y minus 9 equals to 0. Now compare these with standard equations. I get A1 is equal to 2, B1 is equal to minus 3, C1 is equal to minus 8. A2 is equal to 4, B2 is equal to minus 6, C2 is equal to minus 9. Now let us compare their ratios. A1 over A2, that is 4 over 2 means 1 by 2. B1 over B2, that is minus 3 over minus 6. Again it becomes 1 by 2. Then C1 over C2, that becomes 8 over 9. You may check here, A1 over A2 is equal to B1 over B2, but not equal to C1 over C2. Such type of lines are called parallel lines and they have no solution. Let us take one more example in which they have told us what type of solution of pair of linear equation is given and you have to get the value of k. Let us continue with our third example, that is 3x plus y is equal to 1, 2k minus 1 into x, k minus 1 into y equals to 2k plus 1. We have to get value of k from this question. It is given that this particular question has no value, means no solution exists of this particular question. For such type of condition, you have to get the value of k. I have converted both equations into standard form by taking the constant on left hand side. Now, on comparing these equations with standard forms, I get A1 is equal to 3, B1 is equal to 1, C1 is equal to minus 1. A2 is equal to 2k minus 1, B2 is equal to k minus 1 and C2 is equal to minus 2k plus 1. Now, they have given you no solution. For such type, you have ratio of coefficients of x is equal to ratio of coefficients of y, but not equal to ratio of constants. We will take this first pair. A1, that is 3, A2, that is 2k minus 1 equals to B1, that is 1 over B2, that is k minus 1. You do cross multiply to get the value of k. 3 into k minus 1 is equal to 1 into 2k minus 1. Simplify the bracket, you get 3k minus 3 is equal to 2k minus 1. Taking variables means k on one side and the constant on the another side. I get k is equal to 2. K is equal to 2 is the value for what? This particular system of equation has no solution. To simplify now, to get how many solutions exist, we have done what is the value of the solution. For this we have 4 particular methods that we will revise in our next video session and Zoom session. Till that, you keep revising whatsoever I have taught you. Keep doing sums related to this. Thank you and have a nice day.